We are so unfortunate in this game. Let's get started. Hey guys, welcome to Arsenal Guru. It's the post-game review between Man City versus Arsenal in this game. For the lineup analysis, what a surprise that Arsene Wenger is going to go with 4-3-2-1 in this game. As I said in the pregame that there's a concern of speed for Mertesacker in this game, so he's not even in the game at all. Another thing that we can see is that Coquelin is straight in to start this game after he played 90 minutes on Thursday. As I mentioned before, Iwobi didn't involve at all in Thursday game, so he started in this game. That's kind of surprising in a way too, because he didn't play in the game against Swansea and then he came to play in this game. That's kind of strange in a bit. I know that he's fit, he's ready to go, but still. And of course, the most unexpected thing is that Lacazette is start on the bench. Right off from the start, we thought that we were going to go with the formation of 4-3-2-1. But next thing you know, we're still sticking with 3-4-3. Coquelin slotted in as a central defender in the back three. It will be interesting to see how he performed in this game because he never played there before and this is probably the first time that he plays there. Now we're going to get into the first half. As we expect that Man City would come out and try to attack at us and they control the possession, and that is exactly what happened in this game right off from the start. They control the ball and they try to go at us, try to work around us, and then they get through. The first chance came for Man City on the 10th minute where Sane was through down on the left hand side, was able to cross it in, and Sterling missed the tap in. After the replay you can see that Kolasinac pushed Sterling away, but he did it so perfectly, so nicely that we couldn't be able to see. I had to tell him that. What a great job. I give him a thumbs up for that. Like, I didn't know that you can push someone perfectly like that, and you have to say that he got away with it. And also Sterling didn't appeal for it. After that he came back and just get back on his feet and go back into the play. We think that we can contain Man City for long enough, and the way we defend well in a way, and then next thing you know they score in the 18th minute. Kevin De Bruyne first shoot straight at Mertesacker. He was able to save and push the ball out on the right hand side of himself back to Sane, and Sane passed it back to De Bruyne. De Bruyne did 1-2 with one of their players, I can't remember who it is, and then he's through. Coquelin didn't close him fast enough. He gives him too much time and space to pick up the perfect shot, and he shot down to the left of Mertesacker. Mertesacker got a hand to it, but it wasn't enough to keep the ball out of the goal, and they scored. Like, it was so easy. On the 34th minute, Silva was through down on the left hand side. He passed the ball in. Sterling thought that Silva will pass it back to where he is, but he ended up passing right past the goal where he didn't go for it, and that just passed through on the goal. And what a relief there that we can see the second goal, because if Silva picks up the perfect pass, it could have been 2-0 right there because it was so open. All he has to do is to pick up the right pass and the right player just to tap it in. And next thing you know, the same thing happened again. Xhaka keeps the ball away. We know that he always keeps the ball away, and this one almost lead to the goal. Like on the 37th minute, he tried to cross the ball from the right side to the left side, and he got intercepted by Kyle Walker, and he straight out to the goal before he passed it in. Thank God that Coquelin was able to get in front of Aguero where he was shoot it, right? But it was saved by Mertesacker. But I still think that it's good that he get in front of him because that way stop preventing from how Aguero is going to pick up and choose the ball. Because it could go anywhere, not like in the way that he was able to guide the ball for Mertesacker to save there. So that's a relief there. And finally we get the first chance shot on goal. Came in right before the halftime. Sanchez was able to hold the ball before Ramsey ran through him behind, and he picks up the pass to him. He holds up the ball a little bit and then he gets the shot out. It was a good save by Edison on his near post there. We could have been 1-1 right before the halftime, but that didn't happen. And that's just how the game ended with 1-0 in the first half. Not so bad in terms of performance, I would have to say, because we could have been down 3-0 or the game could have been 3-1 after the first half based on the chances that happened in the game, but it didn't happen there. It's still 1-0 and we're still in the game. It will be exciting to see how we came right off after the halftime. Moving to the second half, as we thought that Arsenal would come out and try to go attack at them, like what happened in the last few games before when we start off the second half so bright. And this game is kind of a bit different. Man City got the ball and they control the possession a little bit, and next thing you know, we can see the penalty. You can say that it is kind of harsh in a way. I think it's kind of harsh in a way too, but I feel like Mario shouldn't give the penalty in that case because, like, okay, Sterling is true, but like, hey, you got mans behind you to defend the ball as well, so you know that you still can defend the ball. You know what I mean? Like, you're not gonna concede because he's true. Like, okay, there's a possibility that he might go there, but I think it is safer to let him go and try to beat Mertesacker from there because it's really tight angle, and I feel like he shouldn't do that. It's just not worth it. Like, you know what I mean? I know it's a risk, risk that you have to take, and it's also based on the chance and circumstances that happen in the game. Taking a penalty and Aguero score. It hits the post first and it bounces in, like it hits inside the post and it goes in. That's kind of cute, the momentum a little bit, and it's kind of hard for us to climb back because like now we got 2 goals instead of 1 goal where we're still in the game. After we concede the goal, it's good to see Arsene Wenger change the tactics and also substitution as well. So Lacazette came in for Coquelin. It's a tactical change. So we go for 4-2-3-1. I think this works really well because like now we have the pace and now we have the real main striker where they can score. And it did pays off. We get the goal back from Lacazette. He's threw down on the right hand side and his first touch led him to decide on what to shoot, and he shoots through the legs of Edison and he scored. As we would expect that after Man City conceded a goal, they would come back at us, and they almost score as well. It was a poor defending from Coquelin once again, a flick by Silva that's pretty much past everyone, and it was get through Jesus. Oh my god, what I thought I probably we were going to see the goal, and next thing you know, Peter Cech saved. Okay, there was some times that, okay, he was not able to save, but that was like, what a save. We got the game stolen by the referee. Silva was offside, clearly offside, like, and the linesman, it doesn't pull up the flag. And then what happened is we were protesting and we stopped the play. Silva was through and was able to pick up Jesus, and then he just tapped in past Peter Cech. That moment skewed the game. We shouldn't have conceded a goal at all. It was clearly offside, and I feel like we were unlucky there because if it's not the goal there, we still have the chance to go back on them and get the 2 goal back, and then next thing you know, they get 3-1 first, so the game's just end there. That kills the game because if they didn't concede the goal, there's a chance that we can come back and get the goal back, and the game will be more exciting more than the way the game finished. And on top of that, our substitution after didn't really do anything. Giroud came on, he holds the ball, try to pass it to teammates or try to hold up the ball and try to get someone to come up and picks up the ball after him. It didn't work. I just feel like Giroud doesn't really fit well with the way we're playing right now. And Wishu came on after as well. A bit positive there from him, but aside from that, nothing really going, like, you know what I mean, the game has like gone probably, and that's why like it doesn't really change anything much like when we brought in Lacazette, and that's how the game ended with 3-1. We lost another away game again. It's 4 out of the 6 now since we started this season. That's really disappointing. Another point that I think Arsene Wenger got it wrong is he should have started Lacazette at first. We see the quality of when he comes on and then he was able to get the goal, right? If he gets the chance to start right off from the start, so I think the game might be different. But it didn't work on that way, so that's something that Arsene Wenger should be thinking. I know that it's a tactical change that we made in the way. You spend at least £50 million to get him, and we put him on the bench for this big game. Like, it doesn't make sense in that way. So we have Spurs after this, right after international break, and it's at home. So we'll have to see if he's going to start or not. Anyway guys, let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and also don't forget to give a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel, and I'll see you in the next game.